Hello, I'm Joe Carmen, Principal of Immaculate High School, and I'd like to welcome you to this brief overview of what Immaculate High School is, and hopefully you'll be able to find out a little bit more about our school and what the future could hold for your child. We'd like to consider Immaculate High School a family-oriented school community, and we definitely are committed to academic excellence in everything. Immaculate High School's mission statement. In the Roman Catholic tradition, Immaculate High School fosters the development of the whole student by nurturing individual, moral, intellectual, physical, and social growth through an academically rigorous college preparatory curriculum that encourages respect, responsibility, reverence, creativity, and leadership. From kids helping each other to what goes on in the classrooms, we have a deep commitment to academic excellence in everything that we do here. We are accredited by the New England Association of Schools and Colleges, commonly known as NEASC, and the Connecticut Department of Education. Using these rigorous standards, we ensure that we are on the path to continuous improvement and making sure that our kids are receiving a 21st century education. Our average class size is 19. The student-to-faculty ratio is 13-1, and over 95% of our faculty have master's degrees. The words that you see to the right, creativity, adapt, communication, information literacy, are all embedded in what our teachers are bringing to the classroom each and every day. We are exclusively a college prep program. Our students will graduate with 23.5 credits in math, English, science, social studies, world languages, religion, fine arts, and physical education. We believe in that development of the whole child. Our kids will be prepared to not only enter college, but to succeed in college once they get there. We do offer a wide variety of elective courses and continue to add different ones based off student needs each year. They could be things like drawing and painting, chorus, our concert band, digital production, biomedical engineering, and computer. We offer honors levels classes of totaling 25, and our advanced placement courses, both traditional and our virtual ones, are a total of. Our student performance is something that we are extremely proud of here at Immaculate. Our SAT scores consistently exceed state and national averages. Our students are recognized in the top 5% of commended students annually on the PSAT. And each year we have many students who are awarded AP Scholar Awards for outstanding performance on the 21st century learning is a term that's been thrown about in education for the last few years, but what it really means is something that we've done at Immaculate for years and years. We combine how people learn, those technology innovations that are constantly changing in our world, and bringing in a globalization mindset. All these things combined, we now call 21st. We're one of the first schools in the state to have a full school implementation of a one-to-one iPad program. This technology has helped our kids grow in different ways. This slide that you see in front of you is a teacher who uses those technology tools to determine how she's going to teach the next day. She takes a poll of her students and sees how they've been doing on their homework so that she can adjust the lessons in which you see two different classes in front of you, but that she can determine that one class needs to have more work on one particular area than another. We also take a look and see a different way that our technology is being used, where the kids are the teachers are starting to communicate outside the classroom. They're starting to take their teacher home with them. And this is a fancy way of what we're calling flipping the classroom. Our teachers will put up videos of themselves or videos that are produced by other people so the kids can have that resource while they're sitting there at home or in other places working on the projects and the homework that they need to accomplish for the next day. As a student said to me, it's great, Mr. Carmen. It's like taking. And another way is for our kids to become independent learners. They've developed study groups where, as you read through this particular piece, the students are answering their own questions and helping each other out. The iPads in the classroom have been a great. We've replaced our traditional textbooks with ebooks so those kids can lighten their backpack but always make sure that they're up to date and have a lot of resources that are beyond what a traditional. We're also making sure that these kids can graduate from Immaculate High School with the technology literacy skills that are needed to be successful in college and in the workforce. We have a unique and strong commitment to college placement here at Immaculate High School, and we have a 5-point college placement program. Beginning when our students are freshmen, we help them set personal and career goals. We continue our educational planning along all 4 years to make sure that the courses that they're taking and what they are seeking to do in the end are married up. There's a continual period of self-assessment so that our kids are responsible for their own path and their own journey. We ensure that when our guidance counselors are helping our children research different careers, they know the requirements that are needed. And finally, we lead them up to their junior and senior year through a rigorous program of junior college and senior college planning meetings with parents and families and students so we can ensure that our kids get to. We're very proud of our college placement track record. 99% of our students go on to further education. 85 to 90% are accepted at their first or second choice college. Not because we have a magic wand that can get our kids into every school that they desire, but we have gotten to know them over the 4 years at Immaculate High School, know their dreams and desires, and we're extremely good and extremely proud of the fact that our counselors can match up those schools that best suit the needs of those families and the children. In the class of 2014, for example, was offered more than $9.3 million in grants and awards. These are just a few of the top 50 liberal arts colleges and national universities that our kids have been accepted to in the last few years. But what happens in the classroom is not all that makes an Immaculate student. We believe in educating the whole student through extracurricular activities. Through the arts, we've been adding sports such as girls volleyball, girls swimming in the past few years, because those are things that our students have said they want and they need. We've had produced teams, and we continue to produce champion artists. Our award-winning drama and fine arts program is something that everyone raves about, and what's most unique about it is that those same kids that you've seen in the slides previously that are out there on those athletic fields are also taking part in our fine arts productions. Immaculate is a right-sized school, meaning that kids don't have to be pigeonholed into just one type of event, that they can do many, many things throughout their 4 years here. Service has been a key component of developing the Immaculate student. We have a 25-hour per year service requirement, which is higher than most of the schools that you're going to find. So 25 hours per year with 100 hours that need to be completed by the time they graduate. And it really becomes embedded in our children's. With that service component, these kids go out there, and while it may seem daunting at first, we have over 100 kids each year who qualify for the Presidential Volunteer Service Award, which means that they've completed over 100 hours of community service within a calendar year. We have over 20 clubs and activities, such as our Student Council, our International Club, our Spiritual Life, and our Key Club. And those benefits, communicating effectively, relating well to others, working cooperatively, identifying problems, negotiating and managing conflict, and leading through persuasion. If those benefits seem familiar to some of you out there, it might be because those are the things that so many publications have written are the skills that the employers nowadays are looking for in their workforce. So the education of an Immaculate student just doesn't continue in the classroom. It also happens on the playing fields and in the club meetings and in the service projects that our students are employed in. Diversity, it's a global world that we're working in nowadays. And if you walk around, 40 kids here this year that are from many different countries. We've had international students from Brazil, China, Colombia, Ecuador, Germany, Haiti, Portugal, South Korea, Spain, France, and soon to be Switzerland and some other places. Important because these are the co-workers that our children are going to have when they're entering the workforce, and they're also going to be those people that are their roommates in their lab. Our goal will be to have 10% of our 10% of our student population to be international students, and these students live with the host family, understand the American culture and the American family life, and really become a part of the Immaculate experience, graduating after spending 4 years. So when you look at Immaculate High School, what you see is that there's academic excellence, there are counseling and college placement, the extracurricular activities, the global diversity and international student experience. That whole Immaculate High School experience is what produces that fine young person to it. We have some important dates that are coming up. Our HSPT entrance and placement exam is on the 1st and the 15th. It can be registered online. You can sign up for Mustang for a day visits right now. Our enrollment applications are due on November 15th. The tuition assistance application is due on the November 15th, and our decision letters are going to be mailed in early December. Your enrollment deposits due February 1st, with additional scholarship applications due then.